Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday morning, September 21st. We are looking at the market profile of the SPY ETF here on Window Trader and a remarkable recovery by the bulls again. Go out with a price probe, almost fill the gap. Now, it doesn't matter what N does. Our gap does not get filled, even if it gets filled in N, because our day ends at 4 o'clock. We obviously knew who we were trading against all day. We had a very, very good day in the trading room today. I don't know how many of you looked at. I taped the first 20 minutes of my trading, of how the market evolved, gave a play-by-play, put that on YouTube, had 5 people sign up with our Turn Back the Clock special. That goes through October 3rd, so go check out, look for that video. I'll retweet it. But check that out. Excellent day in the room today. I had a very good day with very, very small positions after what I did Friday. Your confidence gets rocked. Put myself back on the horse, got in the game, and had a very good day on very small trades. I actually missed a very good trade because Schwab was down this morning, which if you saw my video on the live streaming, you would see that. And there's a couple others I didn't take that I could have taken that would have done well also. But a very good day overall. Value lower on the day. Weekly gap holding. Yes, it's going higher here. But like I said, our high is M's high. Okay, so the gap is still holding. Volume very good. We're at 92 million with the after hours to go. Average is 78. So we're going to definitely do at least 100 million. So very good. But the sellers, again, weak, very weak. They did a lot of damage. They got down to some very visual levels. But I thought if they got down and took out that 321.33 low, we had a chance of getting those other 2 weekly lows. As far as my trade, so A period. A opened. I said it was too big a gap. I'm looking for this gap to get narrowed to take a put play. I was not looking for a long whatsoever in A period. Well, A got exactly to where I wanted to short it. Tried to do it. And good old Chucky Schwab said they didn't recognize the SPY stock symbol. Well, lo and behold, A went back below the opening and boom, flushed. For the first 3 to 5 minutes, I couldn't make a trade because of that. Cost me dearly. Ticked me off tremendously. Then in B period. Now, this is a trade I could have taken. And I didn't. Open, went up to the opening. That would have been a nice trade versus the opening. And the reason I was looking for this trade in A is because the risk-reward got a lot better between the gap as opposed to where we opened. B period got up to the opening. That would have been a nice trade. Now, that's when I decided not to take. But it would have been a beauty because we came down and started one-time framing down. So I ended up taking that trade when we took out A's low. Got involved and made a nice trade on that to 327 puts. C period open. Took out B's low. You know how I feel if we don't fill the single print right. If we don't take out the time frames low, I don't want to get short, but we did. I got short, scalp shorts in C period. 324 puts that expired today against the single print fills. Those worked out very nice. Then D period started. D could not fill. I'm sorry, D couldn't take out C's low, stopped the one-time framing down. Now, even though the indices were down a lot, the fact that we took out C's high right away, I didn't take a call play right away, but when it looked like they were certainly going to fill it, then I took a nice quick 50-lot call play to 324 calls, filled the single prints, held on to a few for a runner, got out. Very nice trade. Now, G period would have been a very nice trade against F's high. It was a poor high. Didn't take it out. I didn't take it, but I certainly did take it in H. We were one-time framing down. Took the short back to POC. That worked out nicely. Now, here's a trade I was looking for. This was going to be probably my second biggest or biggest trade of the day, aside from that call play. I was looking for K to take out the day's low. Kept coming down. I kept taking small calls. 10, added 5, took them off, added 10. Never did what I wanted because I was looking to take between 50 and 75 calls if we took out the day's low and got back into the day's range. If we didn't get back in, I would not have done that. But that never had happened. And I don't know why my screen just went nuts there for a while. There we go. They ticked something in end period all the way up here. So I held on to the only 10 I had, so I'd scale them out and actually held some all the way up to POC for me in L period, believe it or not. So that turned out to be a very nice trade. I bought them at, I think, at 207. Yep, 207. Sold the rest out at 286. Well, they went as high as 5, and I can't imagine where they're trading right now. So, again, but I was very happy with that. And then in L period, I took a very small short a couple of times above I's high before we took out B's high or the opening. I said, I'll take that. And they came back in, got out of them, and then M just popped the top and I watched it. So a very good day. No complaints at all. And again, a good day with small trades to get back into the winning frame of mind. Okay. Now, destinations for tomorrow. Boy, oh boy, do we have wide destinations again. So expect some very nice ranges tomorrow. First one on the upside will be today's high, which is 327.13, and filling the gap at 327.97. So it's still an 84-point gap. Doesn't matter what end period's doing. Then, if we fill that, we don't have anything until, remember, Friday was a double distribution day. We don't have anything to the upper end of the distribution, which is the single prints, 331.58, get filled at 71, 13 cents. Then we don't have anything to that day's high of 335.49. So amazing, right? How wide they are. Today, we have A's high, which is the price probe, 326.50. Then we don't have anything to 323.82, which was 10 wide, and then nothing to today's low of 321.73. So let me tell you, folks, we're going to have some major volatility again tomorrow. You know how I feel about M period the following day. Well, if we get accepted into M's range, well, then the price probe should fail at some point, and we'll see what happens. If we hold M's high and don't get accepted, well, then I think the gap might fill, and then we'll see if we get up to the M range from that day. So that remains to be seen. And then on the charts, monthly. Well, a lot of change has occurred. The monthly is now firmly in balance. It's a 2-month balance right now. The danger is if we close this month below 327.73. Now, we still have 10 days. If we don't, then it's firmly a 2-month balance. If we do, it's an outside month down. So that remains to be seen. Weekly. One-time framing down. Well, I mean, this was balanced, so now I'm calling the weekly down. Right? We have a gap that's still not filled. It's a very impressive hammer, but it is only Monday. It is only Monday. So even though we rallied very well, we still have a weekly gap. So unless we fill it and get firmly accepted back in the last 2 weeks' range, I'm still looking possibly for the 319, 320 level. Okay? Right now we're down. And in the daily, same thing. Even though we impressively came back, same candle, right? Because it's only one day. Let's see if we fill the gap. Let's see if we even make an attempt near the 50. If not, nothing's changed. And again, I'm looking for the 319, 320 level. Come check us out at camelbacktrading.org. We're almost 180 strong right now. I'm running that special $50 for 3 months. You can't beat it. Have a great night. I hope you had a good day trading, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.